Good evening, brothers. My name is Amari Reardon, and I'm a Spring 23 initiate into the Eta chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated and a current member of the Tau Epsilon Sigma chapter. Now, I feel that within my academic and professional pursuits, I eventually want to work in talent acquisition as I've previously been doing throughout my previous internships during my undergraduate years as well. And I want to work in talent acquisition because ultimately, within workplaces, I feel that there is a large fear that many have within their place in the workplace and within their ability to exist even in the workplace despite their qualifications as well. I believe that working in talent acquisition, it's my responsibility to ensure and maintain that diversity that we see in the workplace. Because I feel that working in HR, I've had to experience with my own eyes people's positions getting eliminated because of the current administration. I feel that I want to work in a workplace and I want to eventually break those barriers for people to not have to walk into work every day and wonder if their job is going to be impacted. I want to be able to walk into work every day and ensure that I can create and maintain a workplace where I can walk into work and see color. I can walk into work and see a great amount of color within my workplace, and then also a great amount of qualified individuals who deserve to be there, and they're not essentially eliminated or turned away because of their color as well. And given that I know many fear that that is the direction that we are heading towards with this current administration, I want to be a part of that history of essentially eliminating those fears as well. Specifically working in talent acquisition, I understand that I would and have been put in a position as to where I do things such as review resumes, interviews, even work with the hiring managers as well over certain departments to really see if these applicants are qualified. And ultimately, I feel that I'm well equipped to be put in that position to not only, of course, hire qualified candidates, but also ensure that these candidates are, of course, candidates of color, and these candidates are, of course, qualified as well. And I want to make sure that these candidates can walk into work every day and not only feel represented, but also feel safe as well. I want to make sure that I can be a part of making the workplace and maintaining that workplace as a workplace where people can feel represented and that people can feel comfortable as well. I don't want to essentially be a part of a workplace or essentially be put in a position where these workplaces are workplaces where people essentially fear for their positions and they fear that maybe the current administration will eliminate these positions, as well as I've also seen that happen with my own two eyes working in talent acquisition this far. I'm pursuing so much, especially pursuing my master's degree at UNTG right now in communication studies, because I feel that I want to not only further my academic pursuits, of course, staying in line with our second principle scholarship, but also ensuring that I could be a flagship for brothers to understanding that diversity is so important and that through my intended career of working in talent acquisition, that diversity is so important, especially when you walk into any workplace, especially when you work for any company, and especially as I would want brothers to be able to walk into any workplace and people in general, and be able to do their jobs without a looming fear of their job being eliminated or maybe them not qualifying for a promotion, for example. So if I can just be at least a small part of that and essentially help break those barriers and essentially help continue to break those barriers of color being represented in a workplace and diversity in general being represented in a workplace, then I know that I've done something well. And I know that ultimately, of course, through the scholarship, they're going to really help me achieve that as I continue to progress throughout my career. I believe that God put me in a place where I understand that I want to be a part of a workplace where people feel safe and represented and also equitable as well. I want people to be able to climb the ladder without feeling like they're essentially being pushed down by something and that they're essentially being held back by their color. So ultimately, I feel that I would like to be a part of that. And through the scholarship, I think that can be best achieved. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for considering me.